So folks, this is sleepy Rossland, a lovely little town about 5,000 feet up, and we stayed here last night. We're just going to gas up and leave. It's early in the morning, but just a gorgeous little place. And you come to Rossland, and just up ahead, the reason for Rossland is skiing. This place has snow on the ground from October to April, and that peak up there is Big Red.
Day 3's ride through southern BC was going to take us from Rossland, through Fruitvale, through Creston, Cranbrook, Jaffray, all the way to Fernie, and in particular the Mount Fernie campground. It was going to take, according to Google, 3 hours 53 minutes for 334 kilometers of windy, wonderful road.
My gas stop here. Okay, see you in a minute. G, an Airedale in it. Oh, a GS, a rare GS actually out. Not at the coffee shop. Facetious, very naughty. Yeah, so yesterday I was seeing all these black things through a Soyuz. Black things, squashed black furry things on the road, bit of white on them, squashed black. Never see those on Vancouver Island, didn't know what they were. I'm a bit of a connoisseur of roadkill. I could tell you pretty well what it is, but I couldn't tell what these were. They were everywhere until the last one, when I went by and there was the smell of skunk cabbage, and that made me realize that's what they are. They don't have skunks on Vancouver Island. This was a skunk, and yeah, lots of them. Look at that. Gas is down to 107 here. How come we pay 134 on Vancouver Island, same province?
Trail is known as the riverfront city, and it sits on the Columbia River, which we've explored extensively, especially through the States. This is one heck of a dammed river. There are more dams on here than I think I've ever seen anywhere else. But it's a beautiful location. For a while, you soar above the Columbia Gorge on the Crowsnest. And then it was time to hustle. We had to conquer some curves and kill some kilometers. At this point, the Crowsnest becomes very steep as you head towards Kootenay Pass and Stag Leap Provincial Park. As you can tell, most vehicles struggle to get up here, with the major semis and RVs just crawling, maxing out at 30 to 50 kilometers an hour. In some places, the semis have had to disengage extra loads or trailers behind them in order to make it up and over the hill. On the other side of the road, you can see semis having to pull over and cool their brakes down. But the Vstrom just purrs up it with ease. And the views are cracking, just amazing. And my wife is talking to me the whole time and gesticulating, as you can see later on. But I'm having to try to keep my eyes on the road because it's a curvy road with the odd really slow moving vehicle in front of you that you can shoot up to without even realizing it. I'd never heard of this pass before, and I could not believe how long we were going up. I have no idea what the elevation was, or how low we started at, but it just seemed to go on forever. Not that I was complaining. Curve after curve, viewpoint after viewpoint, and Zippo for traffic. Finally though, we appeared to approach something akin to a summit. It had been a gorgeous ride. And then we started the equally long downhill into a surprisingly flat area, and then Creston, our lunch stop.
So we're just passing through Creston right now. Amazing flat plain between two mountain ranges, and that's where Creston's situated. It's kind of like a little Saskatchewan in the middle of British Columbia, with mountains on both sides. Do you have any pictures or anything? Cool. I'm ready. Ready, Freddie. You can see us in the... Look at that. Professional step off, if I say so myself. Yeah, that was a couple of hours in the seat. It was hot too, but fun. Some great curvy bits. Unfortunately, we didn't film them because...
Cranbrook, and we were 2/3 of the way to Fernie now, and it was time for an early afternoon snack and coffee. See you in a minute. And it was time for the last quick jaunt to Fernie Mountain Campground, the last third of the journey. And again, it was still so beautiful. Who said Canada was boring? It is absolutely gorgeous, at least my part of it. I'd like to think I bring a little something to it as well.
Okay. 51 it is. I remember that. And then 2 days later we're in 66 when we come back this way. Okay. We're in campsite number 51. We have to get there, get the tent up, stuff our stuff inside it, and go to Fernie for a beer run and fuel. Okay guys, after a very long day, we finally got to our campsite. I had to go back out again and grab the necessary beer and a few other supplies. So we're here, tent is set up, wife's boots outside. Beautiful looking campsite. There's a little creek running down there. We're allowed a small fire. Apparently British Columbia is about to shut down fires, so we've got probably just tonight to have our campfire and they're going to shut them down. Yeah, a little pathway down here. We've been warned there are 2 bears coming around at night. If we see them, we're to report them. We've got our bear spray. All food needs to be inside the tent or locked on the bike. They do like gas, bears. They will eat gas tanks, plastic gas tanks off bikes. So, yeah, we hope that's not going to happen. To get my little beer can stove going a little bit. Got my beer open already. There it is, right there. But yeah, methyl hydrate there. I'm really impressed with this thing. My first gear sack, that has taken a colossal amount of stuff.
Once again, thanks for watching everyone. If this is the first time you've watched, please consider subscribing. I do product reviews, motorcycle reviews, off-road and on-road vlogs, as well as tours. Don't forget to follow me on social media, that's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and to like, and especially, I'm begging you here folks, subscribe. This is the BlueMarbleRider, out.
Okay, Iris, you can dismount. It's not often I say that with such pleasure. Funny, I grew out of tricycles a few years ago. Ooh, he's slow round corners, I see why. Welcome to Montrose. Gateway to the Beaver Valley. Oh, that's a bit naughty, isn't it? Entering Montrose. Oh, Montrose. I love your Beaver Valley.